They told you aging meant slowing down, losing your fire, and saying goodbye to intimacy forever. But they couldn't be more wrong. I'm Dr. Michael Harris, a men's health specialist with over 30 years helping people just like you. Those over 60 rekindle their vitality, improve circulation, and restore closeness that you thought was lost. After working with thousands across the country, I've uncovered a surprising truth. You don't need prescriptions or hormone therapy to feel alive again. 4 everyday fruits, simple, natural, and delicious, can quietly transform your energy and intimacy. And yes, they work even if you're in your 70s, 80s, or beyond. In just a few moments, I'll share exactly what these fruits are and how to make them part of your daily life so you can feel vibrant, connected, and confident in your body once more. Before we begin, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Type your city in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more gentle advice made just for you. As we age, many of us begin to notice subtle changes in our bodies, cold feet and hands that never seem to warm up, a fading spark when it comes to intimacy, and even feeling drained after just a few steps. These aren't just signs of getting older. They are signals that something deeper is happening inside. Your blood flow is slowing down, and your circulation isn't what it used to be. For many seniors, this loss of circulation can quietly steal not only physical energy, but also the closeness and connection that once felt effortless. Imagine wanting to hold your partner's hand or share a quiet moment, but feeling distant because your body just isn't responding the way it used to. It's frustrating, disheartening, and all too common. But what if I told you there's a simple, natural way to help restore that vital flow? Enter the humble red grape, a fruit you might already have sitting in your fridge or at the local grocery store. At first glance, red grapes may look unassuming, small, and ordinary, but inside their deep ruby skins lies something extraordinary, a powerful antioxidant called resveratrol. This compound has been studied extensively for its ability to support heart health, but what makes it truly special for seniors is how it works within your blood vessels. Resveratrol helps your blood vessels relax and expand. Think of your arteries and veins like highways, delivering oxygen-rich blood to every part of your body, from your brain and heart to your muscles, and yes, the intimate areas where connection happens. Over time, these highways can become narrow and less flexible, restricting the flow. Resveratrol acts like a gentle road crew, opening the lanes and allowing blood to flow freely again. For men, this improved circulation can be life-changing. One of the key players in male sexual health is nitric oxide, a molecule that signals blood vessels to widen and enables healthy erections. As we age, nitric oxide levels tend to drop, making it harder to maintain firmness and duration. Unlike synthetic medications that sometimes come with uncomfortable side effects, red grapes naturally boost nitric oxide levels in a safe and gentle way. I remember a patient of mine, John, a retired teacher in his late 60s, who came to me feeling frustrated. He was activate well, but intimacy had become a challenge. After introducing a daily habit of eating a handful of red grapes, John noticed a remarkable difference within weeks. Not only did his circulation improve, but he felt more confident, energetic, and connected to his wife than he had in years. He called it a small change with a big impact. Women benefit from red grapes too. As estrogen and blood flow decrease with age, many women experience dryness and discomfort that can make intimacy difficult. Red grapes help improve vascular sensitivity and increase circulation, specifically to the pelvic region. This means more warmth, more comfort, and a richer, more emotionally fulfilling experience. One of my favorite stories is from a couple, Mary and Tom, married for over 40 years. Mary struggled with discomfort during intimacy, and Tom wanted to help but didn't know how. After adding red grapes to their daily routine, Mary described feeling lighter, more alive, and more connected to Tom in ways they thought were gone forever. It wasn't magic, just the science of good blood flow at work, The beauty of red grapes is that they work quietly and naturally. There's no rush, no spikes in your system, just a steady nourishment that supports your body's ability to thrive. And the best part, you don't have to take pills or expensive supplements to get these benefits. Incorporating red grapes into your day can be simple and enjoyable. Eat them fresh as a snack, toss a handful into your morning oatmeal or salad, or enjoy them as a sweet, refreshing dessert after dinner. You can even freeze them for a cool treat during warmer months. Remember, it's not about making drastic changes overnight, but about consistent small choices that your body recognizes and responds to. Over time, these little habits add up, bringing back warmth to your hands and feet, reigniting desire, and helping you feel more alive in your own skin. So next time you pass by those clusters of red grapes at the store, think of them not just as fruit, but as a simple natural ally in reclaiming your vitality and closeness. Your body deserves that kind of care, especially after all the years it's carried you through life's ups and downs. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, it's never too late to start nourishing yourself with what nature provides. Red grapes may just be the quiet secret that opens the door back to feeling connected, energized, and truly alive. As we get older, many of us face challenges that go beyond what we can see on the surface. Simple daily activities like making a trip to the bathroom can become uncomfortable or even painful. Urinary tract infections, frequent urges to go, or just the frustration of feeling less in control can chip away at our confidence and quality of life. For many seniors, these issues quietly erode not only physical health, but also emotional well-being and intimacy. It's a struggle that's often kept private, but it doesn't have to be this way. Meet Linda, a vibrant 68-year-old grandmother from Ohio. She used to enjoy every moment with her husband, but lately she found herself holding back from the closeness they once shared. Painful sensations during intimacy and recurring urinary discomfort made her feel distant, tired, and disconnected. She wanted relief, but feared that this was just part of getting older. What Linda didn't know was that a natural and delicious ally was waiting quietly to help her: cranberries. Cranberries have long been thought of as just a holiday treat or a tart side dish, but science has revealed a much deeper story. These little red berries are packed with a special group of antioxidants called proanthocyanidins, powerful compounds that fight inflammation and help keep the urinary tract healthy and clear. Why does this matter? Because the kidneys and urinary system play a huge role in overall vitality and intimacy as we age. When kidney function declines or inflammation sets in, toxins build up and blood flow slows down. This creates a perfect storm that can cause lower libido, discomfort during intimacy, and even weaker erections in men. Cranberries act as natural defenders, reducing inflammation and clearing the urinary tract to keep everything flowing smoothly. This improved circulation doesn't just benefit your bladder and kidneys, it extends to the pelvic region, helping restore comfort and confidence where it matters most. For men, this means better blood pressure control and increased nitric oxide levels, both of which are critical for strong, reliable erections and sustained stamina. James, a 72-year-old retired firefighter, found that after adding cranberries to his daily routine, his energy and performance improved noticeably. He was able to enjoy moments with his wife that he thought were behind him. For women like Linda, cranberries often bring relief from irritation and dryness, allowing intimacy to become more comfortable and deeply satisfying again. The discomfort and worry that once shadowed these moments begin to fade, replaced by warmth and renewed connection. What's even more remarkable is how accessible and easy it is to incorporate cranberries into your day. You don't need complicated supplements or expensive treatments. A handful of dried cranberries sprinkled on your morning oatmeal, mixed into a salad, or a small glass of unsweetened cranberry juice can make a big difference. Susan, a 65-year-old from Wisconsin, shared how she started her day with a splash of cranberry juice and noticed fewer urinary issues and more energy within weeks. She felt like she had reclaimed a part of her life she thought was lost to time. It's important to choose natural, unsweetened cranberry products to avoid unnecessary sugars, especially if you're managing blood sugar or other health conditions. The natural compounds in cranberries work gently and steadily, supporting your body without overwhelming it. By nourishing your kidneys and pelvic circulation, cranberries help restore not just physical health, but emotional well-being. When pain and discomfort ease, intimacy becomes easier, and that closeness with your partner grows stronger. So if you're noticing changes in your urinary health or feeling less connected in your relationships, consider cranberries as a natural step towards healing. This small but mighty fruit might just be the key to rediscovering comfort, confidence, and closeness. Remember, it's never too late to nurture yourself with the gifts nature provides. Like Linda, James, and Susan, you too can take a simple, delicious step that supports your health and intimacy well into your golden years. At some point in life, many of us hit a wall a moment when, despite eating right, exercising regularly, and doing all the healthy things, the spark inside begins to fade. Energy feels low, motivation wanes, and the joy of connection seems just out of reach. That's exactly where Mark found himself. Mark, a 70-year-old retired school principal from Georgia, was living a balanced life. He ate well, took daily walks, and stayed socially active. Yet he felt tired all the time, struggled to sleep well, and the closeness with his wife, Linda, had slipped into a distant memory. It wasn't just fatigue, it was a quiet resignation that the best years were behind him. Then came a small change that made a world of difference. Mark started adding a simple cup of fresh papaya to his breakfast every morning. At first, it was just an experiment, a splash of color and sweetness to his yogurt bowl. But soon, Mark began to notice something extraordinary happening. Within weeks, his energy levels lifted, his mood brightened, and the intimacy with Linda started to feel familiar again, warm, inviting, and real. What makes papaya so special? This vibrant tropical fruit is packed with powerful nutrients, vitamins A, C, and E that support your immune system, skin health, and overall vitality. But the real magic lies in an enzyme called papain, which not only aids digestion, but also reduces inflammation, a key factor in feeling physically well and comfortable. For men, papaya does something even more remarkable. It supports the natural production of testosterone. Testosterone isn't just about muscle or strength. It's the hormone that fuels energy, motivation, and yes, sexual health. As men age, testosterone levels naturally decline, leading to lower stamina and diminished desire. Papaya gently helps your body regulate this hormone, supporting firmer erections and renewed vigor without the harsh side effects of synthetic treatments. Women benefit from papaya in equally meaningful ways. It helps balance estrogen levels, which can decline and cause uncomfortable symptoms like vaginal dryness and reduced arousal. Papaya's nutrients enhance pelvic circulation, easing discomfort and making intimacy more pleasurable. Beyond hormones, papaya supports your adrenal glands, those little powerhouses that help manage stress. When stress decreases, it's easier to relax, enjoy closeness, and be present with your partner. It's not just about physical changes, but also about feeling emotionally open and connected again. One of the things Mark appreciated most was how approachable papaya is. It's not a pill or a complicated supplement. It's fresh, sweet, and simple. Just a scoop in the morning, sometimes blended into a smoothie with a touch of Greek yogurt, provides nourishment from the inside out. Mark's story isn't unique. Across the country, I've met seniors who've rediscovered their energy and confidence simply by inviting papaya into their daily routine. Their experiences remind me that sometimes the most powerful changes come from the gentlest sources. If you're wondering how to start, it's easy. Look for ripe papayas at your local grocery store or farmer's market. They should feel slightly soft to the touch and have a sweet aroma. Slice it open, scoop out the bright orange flesh, and enjoy it fresh. You can also blend it into smoothies, pair it with yogurt or cottage cheese, or add it to fruit salads. Remember, change doesn't have to be overwhelming. Incorporate papaya gradually into your diet, and give your body time to respond. You might start noticing better digestion, less inflammation, and a subtle boost in energy. More importantly, you might feel a renewed desire to connect with your body, your partner, and your life. At 70, Mark now wakes up feeling hopeful and vibrant. His walks are brisker, his conversations livelier, and his evenings more filled with laughter and affection. It's a reminder that aging doesn't mean fading away, it means evolving, growing, and rediscovering joy in new ways. So whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, papaya can be a gentle but powerful ally on your journey toward feeling alive and connected again. It's nature's way of whispering that there's still so much life left to live and so much warmth left to share. Picture a bowl of cherries, deep red, velvety, and soft, resting on a kitchen table. It's a simple image, but for many seniors, cherries represent more than just a sweet treat. They symbolize warmth, comfort, and a gentle revival of feelings that may have felt lost over the years. Take Linda and Robert, a couple in their mid-60s from Vermont. They'd been married for over 4 decades, sharing a lifetime of memories, laughter, and challenges. But lately, both noticed a quiet distance growing between them. Robert felt sluggish, disconnected from his body, and Linda, ever patient, missed the intimacy they once shared deeply. Neither wanted to pressure the other, but the longing for closeness lingered beneath the surface. That's when a small but powerful change happened. On a friend's suggestion, they started incorporating cherries into their evening routine, just a handful of fresh cherries before bed. What followed was unexpected but beautiful. 2 months later, Linda and Robert were laughing more, hugging longer, and rediscovering the affection they thought time had stolen. Cherries are more than a delicious fruit, they're packed with natural compounds that quietly support your body and mind. One of their key ingredients is anthocyanins, antioxidants, that do more than give cherries their vibrant color. Anthocyanins help increase nitric oxide production, a vital molecule that improves blood flow throughout your body. Improved circulation means your heart-brain muscles, and yes, your most intimate areas, receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function at their best. For men, this translates to firmer and longer-lasting erections, naturally boosting sexual health without the need for synthetic drugs. For women, better blood flow eases discomfort and dryness in the pelvic region, making moments of intimacy more pleasurable and less stressful. But cherries don't just work on your body, they gently soothe your mind too. Rich in melatonin, cherries promote deeper, more restorative sleep. And a good night's sleep is more important than most realize. It lowers stress hormones, balances your mood, and opens the door to emotional connection. When you feel rested and calm, you're more present and open with your partner, and that's the foundation of lasting intimacy. One of my patients, Gloria, a 67-year-old retired librarian, told me how cherries became her secret weapon. After years of restless nights and fading closeness with her husband, she started eating a dozen cherries each night before bed. Slowly but surely, her sleep improved, and with it, her relationship blossomed again. She described it as like waking up to spring after a long winter. The beauty of cherries is their gentle power. They don't rush or shock your system. Instead, they offer slow, steady nourishment, softening blood vessels, calming nerves, and balancing hormones. In a world filled with quick fixes and pressure, cherries remind us that healing can be tender and lasting. Getting started is easy. Aim to eat about 10 to 12 fresh cherries each evening, ideally an hour before bedtime. If fresh cherries aren't in season, frozen cherries work wonderfully too and retain most of their nutritional benefits. Some even enjoy a small glass of tart cherry juice, but be mindful to choose unsweetened varieties to avoid added sugars. Regularly including cherries in your routine can lead to warmer hands and feet, fewer restless nights, and a gentle rekindling of desire and affection. Imagine reclaiming the joy of holding hands, sharing quiet whispers, or simply feeling close again, all starting with a humble bowl of cherries. For couples like Linda and Robert and Gloria and her husband, cherries became a bridge back to each other. It wasn't about dramatic transformations, but about opening the door to connection one small step at a time. So if you're feeling the distance grow, if intimacy feels like a fading memory, consider inviting cherries into your life. Not just for the health benefits, but for the emotional warmth they bring. After all, aging gracefully is not just about adding years to life, but adding life to those years. And cherries can help you do just that. Starting something new doesn't have to mean turning your whole life upside down. Sometimes the smallest changes bring the biggest results. If you're feeling ready to reclaim your energy, your comfort, and your connection, the key is simple. Pick one fruit that speaks to you and make it a part of your daily routine. Imagine this: a handful of red grapes in the afternoon to gently open up your circulation and bring warmth back to cold hands and feet. Or a cup of fresh papaya first thing in the morning, nourishing your body with vitamins and giving you that quiet boost of energy to start your day. Maybe adding some dried cranberries to your lunchtime salad or oatmeal feels like the perfect way to support your kidneys and keep your body balanced. And before bed, enjoying a small bowl of cherries can soothe your mind, promote restful sleep, and help you rediscover that tender closeness with your loved ones. It's not about rushing or doing everything at once. It's about consistency, a gentle, steady commitment to care for yourself day by day. Give it 2 to 3 weeks and you may start noticing little shifts. Your hands and feet feel warmer, your nights become more restful, and moments of intimacy begin to feel natural and joyful again. Remember, your body hasn't given up on you. It's been waiting patiently, ready to respond when you choose to nurture it with kindness and patience. This simple act of adding one nourishing fruit a day is more than just food. It's a signal to your body that you're choosing life, connection, and vitality once more. So today, pick your fruit, savor it slowly, and trust that you're planting the seeds for a brighter, more vibrant tomorrow. You deserve nothing less. This isn't the end of your story, it's the start of a beautiful new chapter. The 4 fruits we've talked about today aren't magical cures, but gentle reminders from nature that your body is still very much alive, ready and capable of change. You are still here. Your heart still beats with love and strength. You still deserve to feel connected, not just to others, but to yourself. And yes, you absolutely can reclaim the feelings of warmth, closeness, and vitality that you might have thought were lost to time. Think about everything you've given in your life: years of caring for family, supporting friends, overcoming challenges, and growing wiser every day. Now it's time to turn that same love and care inward, to nourish yourself as tenderly as you have cared for others. Sometimes the smallest decisions can lead to the biggest transformations. One handful of cherries tonight, 1 cup of papaya tomorrow morning. A simple choice that says, I deserve to feel good. I deserve to reconnect. I deserve to be alive. Like my friend Eleanor, a vibrant 72-year-old who told me I never thought a fruit could help me feel so close to my husband again. But here I am laughing and holding hands like we did decades ago. This journey isn't about rushing or trying to be perfect. It's about honoring your body, embracing small daily acts of kindness, and believing that every step forward matters. You've spent a lifetime caring for everyone else. Now it's time to care for you. This is your moment to rediscover joy, intimacy, and confidence in your own skin. Remember, it only takes one cherry, a single simple decision, to begin a path toward renewed energy and deeper connection. So take that step, nourish yourself, and know that I'll be here cheering you on every step of the way. Because you deserve to live fully, love deeply, and feel vibrant at every age. If this video has touched you or helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend or family member who could use a little encouragement today. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Please type your city in the comments below so we can connect. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more gentle, practical advice made just for you. Thank you for being part of this journey. Here's to your health, your happiness, and your renewed connection to life.